Good morning. Let's take a look at your weather headlines for today. It is 6:16 on your Wednesday. Today we're looking at our winds dying down, cooler weather for your Wednesday, and we're also tracking a few isolated afternoon thunderstorms, mostly in the northern parts of our region. Now, one thing we talked a lot about yesterday was wind gusts. We saw wind gusts between 25 and 35 miles per hour across our entire region. This morning, we're still getting a little bit of remnants of that. You can see in the high teens for the 6 a.m., 9 a.m. hour, hitting the low 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts later this afternoon, but not nearly as bad as we were seeing yesterday, and those will continue to calm down and get less and less windy. Now, that wind did bring in a cold front yesterday, which means we are much cooler today than we were yesterday. You can see this is a map of how much heat we've lost over the past 24 hours. From 24 hours ago to now, Spokane has lost 11 degrees. Coeur d'Alene has lost 7 degrees in heat. Wenatchee over here down 15 degrees. So we are definitely much cooler across our entire region. You can see that in our current temperatures as well, mostly 50s here in our entire region. Omak finally made it up to the 50-degree mark. They were the only one hitting 40s this morning. Not there anymore, though. We are going to continue warming up, just not quite as much as we did yesterday. 70s across the board for the most part, 75 in Spokane, 74 in Coeur d'Alene. Central Washington is where we're seeing some of those 80-degree temperatures. Because of that, we are seeing an average high temperature across our region of 78 degrees for today. Looking at how warm it is, though, we really aren't seeing our water temperatures that warm, which means you need to be careful if you're heading out because the water is still cold. Average water temperatures over the course of the past few decades were pretty normal, a little bit colder than average, but last year we saw water temperatures way warmer at this point because it was 109 degrees today last year. We are nowhere near that. We are just about average, just a little bit below average, even at 75 degrees for our high. Average typically at this time of year is 78 degrees. Take a look at our Doppler radar. Very clear right now. The only thing we're tracking over the course of this afternoon, we could see some potential isolated thunderstorms and showers that could bring some isolated downpours to our northern regions, that Kettle Falls and Bonners Ferry area. And now let's take a look at what everyone wants to see. The 7-day forecast, like I mentioned, cooler over here on Wednesday, but then we start climbing that ladder, warming up a little bit for our Saturday. Going to be the warmest of the next 7 days at 88 degrees potentially. And then we're going to start cooling down again into your 4th of July, where we do have a chance for some moisture. We are going to be tracking that for you to see if that will affect any of the firework festivities.